Okay guys, I went to a call yesterday and the condenser fan motor was locked up, but the homeowner needed to wait till today to replace it. So this morning I picked up the new motor and capacitor, so that's where I'm headed to now. Okay, we just finished our lunch up. Now we're going to fast travel through Home Depot's parking lot, just past PetSmart. Now we're getting ready to jump on a Lloyd Expressway. As soon as the traffic clears up, here we go. Now we're going to cruise right through Evansville, Indiana at a high speed rate. Hopefully a police officer don't pull us over, but that's alright. Here we go. Yeah, yesterday I went to this guy's house and his condenser motor was all locked up, but he had to wait till today to do their future repairs. So now we already picked up the parts this morning and he called in. Now I guess we're headed there. I'm assuming yesterday he just couldn't stay around long enough for me to do the repairs, but that's alright. We're going to get him going now. Should be a pretty simple job, you know, just a locked up condenser motor and replaced a capacitor. Alright, here we go. We're getting ready to pull up in front of his house. Now we're going to cruise right down the alley, and here we go. Alright, here we are, getting ready to work on this AC system. Got to get through a little weeds right here. There's the little Heil unit that we're going to replace that condenser motor and the capacitor on. Okay, here we are. We're going to get our tools set up. Alright, as you can see, I'm putting some tools on the AC and I'm going to throw my blanket down to cover up some of them weeds. Here I am getting the screws out so I can get the top off and get it unwired. Okay, here we go. I just forgot one screw to take out, so the top should just pop right off like I'm doing now. Alright, here's got some WD-40. Help loosen that blade off of the shaft. Taking that set screw out. I'm really surprised how easy this blade came off of this older motor. I mean, it's been on there for a lot of years. It just came right off. Alright, let's get the nuts off of the motor, and so we can get this top completely apart from the motor now. Alright, I got the new motor and the capacitor. Time to start assembling this new motor back in. Well, I'll tell you guys, it is really hot on this job. It's so humid. Mosquitoes are just tearing me up. I wish I could move this fast to get out of here, but one of them things. You know, it's just a day in the life of an HVAC tech. We all been there. We're all still there, so here we go. We're getting it all wiring supports back in so we can get this top back in place. Alright, we're going to get that fan blade back on, but before we do our final assembly, I want to get my garden hose out and get it all set up to wash out. It's pretty darn dirty. Alright, now we got our garden hose all set up. We're going to start spraying some cleaner on this coil inside out to help loosen the dirt inside them coil fins. Now we're going to start washing inside out. Man, this thing was plugged. The mosquitoes are still biting the crap out of me. Can't wait to get out of here. But that's what happens when you're in the life of an HVAC technician. So now we're going to wash the outside in. Then we'll vice versa, inside out. Keep going back and forth till we get it all flushed out and cleaned. Okay, we got it all washed out here in just a few seconds. Now we're going to try to get the top back on. First of all, we got to get the wiring rerouted through the coil back into the control panel. After we get that done, then we're going to try to get the top back into its condenser coil guard. This one actually went pretty easy. Some of them don't go that easy. Usually you have to fight them, but it popped in pretty good. So now I'm going to reposition my throw down blanket and get the screws back into the top. As you can see, as we get the top completely secure down, I'm having a little trouble at the corner there, as you can see, but I finally eventually get it all snapped into place. Now I'm going to start working on the capacitor. Okay, as I'm working on the capacitor, I'm noticing that the ends, the terminal fittings, was fitting very loose, so I decided to go ahead and replace them all. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to crimp new terminals on there and securely that capacitor into place and start the AC system up and start checking operations. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get my iConnect all set up so we can check superheat and subcooling pressures only. So I get my connections all freed up loose, get my probes out, get it all set up, get my clamps cooked onto the liquid and suction line, get my receiver out, get my tablet out, get it all Bluetooth in. Now it's all Bluetooth in. I'm noticing my pressures are a little low and my superheat's kind of high. So I decided I'm going to go out to the truck, get a little refrigerant put in this, because we have no history on this system. First time we ever been there. And like I said earlier, this guy never had his unit serviced. So I'm going to go ahead and add some refrigerant in. Man, it's still sure hot out. Mosquitoes are still biting the crap out of me. I just can't believe how hot it is and muggy, and the mosquitoes. But we're going to go ahead and get this AC charged up. I only put about a pound in there to get my superheat lower and my pressures up. I wish I should have showed you my actual charge, but I did not do that. Sorry guys. So I'm all finished up. I'm going to wrap it up and get my billing, get the heck out of here. Stay tuned for my next video. Thank you. Have a good day.